Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Now I think that we can see each other. I mean, you can see me. This is my live stream before I go to Romania. I hope that I can explain right now, right here, what my trip will be like. I plan to have a 12 days trip. So from Slovenia, passing Croatia and then Serbia, there I will sleep for 2 nights and then crossing the border there, reaching Romania. So the plan is to ride two very important roads for any biker, for any rider. And the first one it's called Transalpina, and the second one it's called Transfagaraşan. So these are alpine roads in a way. Both roads are more than 100 kilometers long, and they are not just an easy task to do, but just very, very fun roads to ride as a rider, as a biker. So, in fact, I just returned from Bosnia. It was a month ago, and there I had a nice time also riding a motorcycle going from Croatia to Bosnia. And I was also present there at the great and huge bikers meeting, and you will see everything in my upcoming videos, because I planned that right now that I'm gonna go to Romania riding, you're gonna see each Sunday and each Wednesday one of my videos, and these videos will be about my Bosnian trip. So episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and so on. So you will have also fun, I think, while I will have fun in Romania. What is the plan for next week? So I'm gonna start on Saturday. This is July 15 from Slovenska Bistrica. Why Slovenska Bistrica? Because I decided that it is a bit easier for me to avoid Croatian highways. They are quite expensive and boring, you know. Riding a lot on a highway means just straights, nothing gets on the side, and then you are bored too much, I think. So that's why I am gonna start in Slovenska Bistrica. This is very close to Maribor for those of you who are not familiar with Slovenian towns. And the reason it's also because my girlfriend is not gonna go with me, because he has a broken leg right now, and you know, it is kind of complicated when there are broken bones, you know, and 6 months it's the estimated time of recovery. And now she's doing already some exercises and physiotherapy and so on. So she will be fine, but she is not yet ready to be on a motorcycle. And you know, a tour of a 12 days, it's let's say quite very intensive, and that is why thanks Derek, yeah, she will be fine. That is why I decided to go alone. And anyway, this is just 12 days, so next time probably the north of Italy we will do together. My trip is gonna start on Saturday. I will start from Slovenska Bistrica. This is near Maribor, and then I will pass Croatia. I will pass Gruškovje. This is very close to Ptuj. This is a well-known Slovenian town, a historical one. And then I will hit the highway to the border with Serbia, and this is just straight ahead. So the whole Slavonia, it will be mine. and there I will cross the border with Serbia and end my first day of riding in Bela Crkva. So this is in English, or it would be in English, the White Church. It is an interesting town, a small one, something like 8,000 of inhabitants are there, and I will spend another day there, so 2 nights, because I will be probably a bit exhausted of the highway, and proceed my ride to Targu Ju, and from there I will hit Transalpina till Sibiu, and after a night there, there will be Transfagaraşan, Pitești, from Pitești to Brașov. In Brașov, I will have a longer break to see some sites, to see some castles, some cultural heritage, some very nice natural sites, and so on. And then my way back from Brașov to Deva, and from Deva to Zrenjanin. So I decided to go a bit differently back, not the same way as when I will go there. So when going back, I will reach Zrenjanin, and from Zrenjanin I will go directly to Slovenska Bistrica. So again on my starting point. So this is briefly the plan, but something may be a little bit changed, you know, in a way, not in terms of the duration, or let's say the itinerary or something like this, but you know, I may do the different road. I may use a bit longer roads, and this is something that can be adjusted on the way. So more or less, this is what is gonna happen. So my filming will be every day, and I plan to do at least 12 videos. So I will organize these when I'll come back. So I will do the editing when I'll be back, because it is very hard to edit every evening what you filmed during the day. And I think that the most efficient and the most logical way is to do it later, when you have all the material, when you have all the experience from your head also available, and videos will be ready for the end of November through the whole December, and also a bit of January. So I think that this is going to be a nice series, 12 episodes, at least, maybe 13. I really don't know right now because it's too early. We'll see how much material I'm going to film. And what is very interesting is that I will also post some photos during my ride there. So you can expect a photo or two in a week. So I don't know, maybe on Tuesday I will post something interesting, and then on Thursday, then 3 days I will be off, let's say, and again one photo. But like I said, in the meantime, you will have the opportunity to watch my videos from Bosnia, from the trip that I already did in Bosnia, and it was a very, very interesting one, I think. Let me just read now your comments. Yeah, it takes really a lot to edit everything, because you know, you have a lot of material, but then you decide, no, this is boring, I'm not gonna use this, I'm gonna go the other way, use anything else, and then you search for something, and you search for some better, brighter photos, and so on, you know. So the comment that Derek put, it's the right one, I believe. So that's why I decided not to do it on the way, on the road. It's also stressful, you know. When you start editing, you just watch your time, you know, and it goes like crazy. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. it's in a moment. So that it's why I decided to do it later and not in a hurry, I would say. In the meantime, when I will be riding, you can or you will have the opportunity to watch my trip to Bosnia. There are 4 episodes. So the first one, and then it proceeds. You will see what happened there, what was really interesting there. It was a huge, let's say, bikers meeting. And I also visited Banja Luka, I visited Bihać. I was present on a very nice place. Once it was a secret place. It was an airport, I have to say. Not to tell you everything right now, this is not my intention, just bits of everything. I just mentioned them. And I'm gonna make them visible right now for the whole, let's say, my trip. So the first one is gonna be the first episode of my Bosnian trip. It's gonna be on Sunday, then the next one on Wednesday, then again on Sunday, like every time I upload, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. So I hope that it's going to be interesting also for you. Yes, it's going to be, as I read here the comments. And then on this 27th of July, so July 27 will be my day of my return. I plan like this from Romania. And I will post, or let's say upload, my other videos that I prepared. I have something prepared in advance. It is always very good to prepare everything in advance. Then you're not in a hurry, and you're more relaxed and so on. Yeah, thanks for wishing me good luck. Thank you very much. Every episode that I'm gonna make will have also a map. So it is very important to know where somebody is riding, in my opinion. You can imagine how it is, you can imagine the nature, the cultural stuff, and so on, like being there. But to have the right orientation, a map is a must, in my opinion. So when I will start my videos, my episodes, in the 2 first minutes, you will see a map. I will probably use the Google map tool and will draw the road. So from the start to the end of that day. So I'm gonna sleep in different apartments. I didn't pick those expensive one, but also neither those very cheap one. So somewhere in the middle. The most important thing is to have a motorcycle, to have a safe parking, and to have everything on the site, so that you can be more or less sure that next morning your motorcycle, your bike is going to be there. So safety, it's first, and comfort, it's next, or let's say on the other level. So priority is to be safe, and for the motorcycle to be safe on the trip. Anyway, I will also let you know during my trip what is going on. Just like I said, we'll post some photos, and you will see what it's like there and so on. This is a well-known road and well-known destination, so a lot of riders were there before me. So this is really nothing that I'm gonna invent, but it will be my interpretation, it will be my trip, it will be my choice. I will pick some really nice parts of the ride, some really nice places, some really nice nature and cultural bits of my trip. So they have, yeah, really, they have. At least I picked those places, those apartments that have the locking and have the fence around the property. And in 90% of my cases where I will be sleeping, I can also see my motorcycle from the window. So this is 2-3 meters far from the window. So it couldn't be more safe, in my opinion. So because I really care, about my bike and about everything. It can ruin everything if you have a very, very, let's say, bad scenario. And my friend Derek, he had it. So his bike was stolen, and this is really something that it's the worst that it can happen. So you're without the bike, and then okay, you have the opportunity to get it back and so on, but the trip it's over. So let's continue. I have just some few things to mention, and one of the things is that I'm going to use two cameras. So one will be mounted on my handlebar, and the other one I will have on my helmet, like always. So I'm going to try also different cam positions. I'm going to use also a bit, I think, my tripod. So it's going to be interesting, I believe. So yeah, just to be short, not to really extend this video too much. I hope that in this time you're gonna watch my trip to Bosnia. I think it is an interesting one while I will be riding in Romania. And for the next 12 days, it's gonna be a bit, maybe, I think, hard for me because also of the weather. So it's gonna be hot, I believe. But I'm gonna be riding in the morning, and before the lunchtime, I'm gonna be already where I planned that day. So, any questions? Anything that may be of some interest from you? Let me just check. No, as I can see. So Derek, do you plan to reach Slovenia this season, or maybe you have other plans? Yeah, about the miles, total mileage. I plan to do a little bit less than 3,000 kilometers. So this is going to be something like 1,800 miles, something like this, maybe a little bit less. So a little bit less than 3,000 kilometers. So less than 2,000 miles anyway. Because you never know. Sometimes you're using some shortcuts, sometimes you go and use the longer route and so on. So it just depends. But I will use, like always, my loop to loop the chain and to clean the chain. So everything like usual. The bike should be in perfect condition, and that it's gonna be just like I said. I see. MRI scan, it's the problem. Yeah, I know. I read it. Yeah. Okay, then we still have, Derek, the whole August and also September. If you would like to come, no problem. because I have time, and you just have to tell me a bit in advance, I don't know, 10 days in advance, and I can also arrange your stay and everything. So no problem for that. Hope that you're gonna pass everything you mentioned, let's say, in the best possible way for you. Okay, guys, I think that this is more or less all. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you're gonna watch my videos while I'll be riding in Romania. So right now I'm gonna put them all visible from this Sunday to Wednesday to Sunday to Wednesday, and you can set the reminder for each. So hope that you will enjoy them. This is all, guys. This is something that I just wanted to share with you. This was my second live about my trip to Romania. Have a nice evening, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.